What's going on, you guys? Welcome back for some more Cyberpunk 2077. I have some new info I want to share with you guys on the cutting edge tech bringing Night City to life. I'm also going to go over a pre-order guide on Cyberpunk 2077, its additions, bonuses, and everything to know about pre-ordering, whether it be from GameStop, Best Buy, Steam, wherever. Pick your poison. We're going to go over it so you guys can see what bonuses and collectibles that each place will be giving exclusively. Also, you guys, for the free giveaway, I will be dropping a video later on this week with more details on how to participate. So stay tuned for that. Follow me on Twitter, or I'll also link my Discord down in the description so you guys can check that out as well. Now, if you are new to the channel and would like to help support and help the community grow, consider subscribing, you guys. And if you do enjoy the video, a thumbs up is always appreciated. Now, this info comes from PC Gamer's latest magazine, who managed to talk extensively about the tech in Cyberpunk 2077, where Jakub Kanapik, sorry if I butchered your name, art director of lighting and FX. He explained how ray-trace global illumination will differ from regular global illumination in-game. He told us, we implemented ray tracing into our engine to work as a hybrid solution, meaning that we can replace certain systems with its ray trace version. For example, our core global illumination systems uses light that comes from the sky, sun, and all location light sources to dynamically produce bounce lighting. Well, in ray tracing mode, we use our main GI to produce only bounce light, while the main light that comes from the sky is ray traced, giving it a much better shaping and details in shadows. What does this mean? Well, we're going to be in a city, right? There's going to be a lot of buildings around that's going to be tall, and the way the sun is going to be shining down. Plus, with all the lighting effects, the neon lights, the different lightings, and how we have that shine, the paint jobs on the cars, how you're going to see all that wet, watery look to it and everything, and how it just pops when certain lights and angles hits it. When you have a lot of buildings that are up in a city, the sun is not always supposed to be able to angle down, so they have to use different lighting effects, and it all has to work together. Now, since each game that CDPR has produced, from The Witcher 1 all the way to The Witcher 2 to The Witcher 3 and now to Cyberpunk 2077, they have innovated the REDengine further and further. Now, after The Witcher 3, they immediately knew what aspects of the engine needed to be updated. And now, as we know, there is a brand new lighting pipeline with the support for a full day and night cycle, further environmental upgrades such as volumetric clouds and fog, bringing engrossing new elements to the environment, and opportunities for those new lighting systems and multitude of ray-traced effects to shine. A brand new shared material library allows the developers more time to sculpt details into textures, the results of which will be present all around you in-game. CDPR has even gone as far as implementing simulation-based dynamics for liquids and clothing so they flow and interact with one another just like in real life. So taking a look at what this means, layered fashion, a new dynamic clothing system that allows you to layer up in any which way you think is best without tearing the textures, even a bulletproof vest over a fluffy winter coat. Also, car destruction. Using an approach based on structural analysis simulation, every vehicle type in Cyberpunk 2077 will fall to bits in a unique way. So any of our idiotic crashes will look incredible. Also, proxy system, delivering scaled back in-game models for use at a distance from the player camera. This clever system means your PC doesn't have to sweat the small stuff from miles away. It just shows you how optimized and how much details and advancements they really push the REDengine, so all of our PCs and even consoles can handle this game and look great doing it. Although to look great, it also needs to render and process data great. Cyberpunk 2077 is not only visually departure from a war-torn countryside of Velen in The Witcher 3, it requires a complete redesign of the underlying technology. Processing the increasing amount of data associated with the jump to a technocratic city is not a small feat, much like how modern metropolitan areas require complex management, so does Night City. In the interview, he says it's safe to say it goes in order of magnitude beyond Novigrad in any aspect, rendering I/O and memory management, all that needed to run on steroids now. So what does all of this really mean? Well, to break it down in layman's terms, it really means that you do not need the best PC to run this. We're going to have faster load times, better rendering, better processing. Everything in this game engine is made to have the best possible optimization for everyone, especially for them. This helps the developers create a living, breathing world and helps them better understand what bugs or tweaks may need attention in this new game engine. It has really come a long way to help these developers help deliver a beautiful game. Now, the crown jewel when it comes to the tech innovation that can be found in Cyberpunk 2077's game engine may be unexpected, but it's referring to the use of Jolly, a machine learning based software for automated facial animations. Now, Sebastian Kalemba, head of animation and associate game director on Cyberpunk 2077, went ahead and described why the studio made the choice in this regard of using Jolly. Doing facial motion capture for every NPC in the game is impossible. You have to remember that we're talking about recording massive amounts of lines with numerous actors across different localizations, cooperating with studios all over the world for sessions, and doing voiceover pickups all the way until the very last moments sometimes. Using Jolly, we're able to successfully overcome many difficulties, for example, logistical ones, that this undertaking would have otherwise posed the regular facial motion captures. Now, what is Jolly really? Well, Jolly seeks to change the face of facial animation by providing animated content creators, game makers, and developers of virtual avatars the means to generate the highest quality speech and facial animation at scale and in multiple languages, with a solution that can be integrated into end-user pipelines regardless of rig construction, production suite, or game engine. So they went with this because they're producing a game that's going to be in multiple languages and they want it to be seamless. They want this game to be detailed and a perfect experience for all players. That's why they went with Jolly, because if you're going across the world, they don't want just regular facial animations. They don't want another Mass Effect Andromeda. They want high quality facial animations and details in game. So now I want to go over our pre-order guide for Cyberpunk 2077. There's so many areas that you can go and buy Cyberpunk 2077, whether it be Amazon, Steam, Walmart, Best Buy, or Xbox Game Store, PlayStation Store. I mean, any place. There's so many places, but there's only so many places that have right now exclusivity or bonuses for pre-ordering with them. Right now being one of them, Best Buy. If you go to Best Buy, you can get a free Steelbook case with a pre-order through them. But if you do have a My Best Buy membership, which is free, if you don't, you can sign up, you will also get a $10 reward credit when pre-ordering the game. By the way, if you do this online when you pre-order, you will only receive one random Steelbook case. Now there's 3 different designs that you can get, but if you go to your local Best Buy store, you can actually pick out which design you want while supplies last. Now GameStop had a really cool pre-order bonus in the past where you would get an exclusive samurai medallion. I don't see that anymore, so unless you go and talk with GameStop, I'm not seeing it. But GameStop right now has a pre-order bonus for PowerUp Reward members who will receive a $20 game coin store credit with their purchase. When picking up the game during launch week, Pro members will get an extra $10, while those on the free player tier will receive an extra $5. Once the game coin is added to your account within 72 hours of picking up the game, you'll have 2 weeks to spend it. That's not very long, so you're going to have 2 weeks to spend it right off the bat. Now, if you're a PC player and you want to buy it off Steam, I have a lot of games on Steam. I like to keep everything together. There's no bonuses, there's no exclusivity, there's nothing. You get your original score, your art booklet, digital comic, Cyberpunk 2027 source book, and wallpapers. But if you go to GOG.com, GOG.com, you can get a print quality Cyberpunk 2077 poster, exclusive digital comic, Cyberpunk 2077 Big City Dreams, and an additional set of wallpapers and avatars if you go with GOG. Now, that's exciting because that's also directly supporting the developers. I always recommend buying a game from GOG only because of the fact that you support the developers right off the bat if you're off PC. Now, Epic Games, I see nothing for them. They just have your standard version pre-order. Now, Amazon right now is on sale for $49.94 ahead of launch launch for both Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. You can buy it for $49.94 if you want to. How long will it last for? I'm not 100% sure. I did not check to see if there was a time frame. Now, there is always a Cyberpunk 2077 Collector's Edition. It costs $250, but unfortunately, they are all sold out. There are no more of them, and CDPR has not announced if there was ever going to be any more of them. So I wanted you guys to be aware of where you guys can pre-order and purchase Cyberpunk 2077. I know a lot of people have their place they normally go, but if you are a PC player, I recommend going to GOG.com, or if you're a console player, check out Best Buy right now. They seem to have a really good thing going on. I mean, you get a free Steelbook case of your choosing if you go to the store. GameStop, they do have some perks. The exclusive Samurai medallion was really cool, but I'm not seeing that as of now. Walmart or anywhere else besides Amazon is all your standard pre-ordering. There's no other exclusivities. Who knows what the future holds for us. But you guys, that is all I have for you in this video. I hope that guide helped you out and gave you a quick early tip on where you might want to pre-order if you have not yet. And I hope this video was informative and give you more insight on how deep this game is going to be with the level of details and how much hard work that these developers have put into it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up. If you are new to the channel and you like the video and would like to help support the channel, consider subscribing. You guys, you can always follow me on Twitter at HamboneGaming. I also have my Discord linked down in the description as well. And also I'm going to be Twitch streaming soon once the game releases, so that'll be down there as well for you guys to check out. Anyway, you guys, this video has been long enough, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later.